Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
It's William and Andrew again. Apparently,
Guys.
it said that we were still going, but then we realized we were not still going
He
anymore.
showed his pots.
I showed all of my pots. I was like, no one was commenting on the pottery. And I was like, what? This is rare. Maybe everybody hates my pottery now. So yeah, we're trying this again. I can't actually get our computer to work to share this because still nobody is watching because nobody knows what we're doing. Nobody knows. Let's see here. Hello. Cheryl says, wow, this stuff doesn't happen on Andrew's shift.
It happened all day on Andrew's shift.
All day. We're back. So everyone, if you missed what I just said, I was sitting here talking about all of my pottery and I showed all my pots and no one was saying anything, but it said it was still live. And then Andrew went out of the room, so I couldn't even ask him if it was still live. And then it came back in, and then all of a sudden his phone was almost dead.
Even though it's been plugged in for an hour.
Time. And so then I realized at one point it says ended. It said, how did it go? And I'm like, well, when did it actually end? So I said, there's only 6 people watching. This is really irregular, even for a Wednesday. So yeah, it is. We're back. I don't know if you saw any of my pots. I don't know how much. I'm going to show you all the stuff again. Let me share this to the group and stuff again here. So people know we're started and we're going again. Okay, so you saw the first 3, and then when we said we're going to go, it really ended right then. It shouldn't have. I joined the chat and it should have been fine, but obviously that's what's happening today. So let me go ahead. I'm going to flip the camera around because you don't need to look at me. I'm going to show you those 3 pots again real quick for anybody who may be tuning in who missed them. They'll be going online soon whenever I can get pictures of them. And yeah, so we'll go from there. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully I don't disconnect myself when I flip the camera now. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen these days?
You should do a little bit of talk to let people filter back in.
Okay, Andrew says I shouldn't flip the camera around yet.
Not yet, because how many people are watching? 2?
We've got 6 people. We're back up to 6.
Wow.
Yeah, right. Back up to where I was when I thought I was talking about my pots. Well, I was talking about my pots, and there was no thinking about talking about them. So how is everybody?
Yeah.
Susie says, and don't blame Tallulah.
What did Tallulah do?
I don't know.
She's a good girl now.
She's a good girl now. She's been very good lately.
She was so cuddly today. I had a headache, and
I had a headache this morning.
Resting on the couch a little bit, and I should have known Doppler radar was going off my face. And so she took care of me today. She's not a cuddly cat.
No, she is not.
But she
cuddled
me today. Good.
That's good. Let's see. Susie says, I'm here. Anna's here. Cheryl is here. Julie is here. Kimberly is here. Oh, Laura is here. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so we'll allow some people to filter in since we lost the last broadcast.
Boy, we need to do something.
Whew, I was just here talking to myself for like 20 minutes. I don't know how long it was.
Not only, okay, so for me, I started off with some of my dates getting wrong with one of the places I was going to teach at.
Oh boy.
And so I spent some of the time today going back and forth about trying to figure out the schedule. I thought we did this already. So that was wake up. Then just before the live, I said, "Oh, I'm gonna go live early."
Oh.
And I'm gonna go live early and kind of get situated and kind of get the Instagram going. And then so I go in here and I plug my phone in and it's not working. And I was like, what's up with this? And then so I go and try to tap the computer and it's black.
Computer's dead because there was a power blink.
And so then I tried
and our
to get
battery
the
backup
computer.
died.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, the battery backup's no good, so that's why the computer, as soon as there's any little blink, down
Because I was
it goes.
like, why do we even have this thing? It's basically a glorified power strip.
Yeah, it is now.
So anyway, so it was completely dead. How to get that going? It would not go.
It takes forever.
It was a black screen.
Mm-hmm.
Then all these programs I've never even heard of is loading on this thing. And I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah, it is an old computer. It's still when Mac was Intel, and it is like, I mean, old. I mean, it really is from, I think, 2016.
In my mind, so that shouldn't be old.
It shouldn't be old, but that's almost 10 years old.
I don't know, but it is acting up.
Yeah.
And then, so anyway, so then I tried to get going, and there was something else that wasn't working. And I was like, I don't know. I'm going to go in the woods and have sticks, and then don't touch the technology.
So that's what's going on. We're filtering. We've got 8 people watching. Please hit the share. Please hit the thumbs up. Let people know we're here again. That we're back. We joined back in to the chat now.
So last night, people were trying to check out and on the shop, and it would not work.
So Shopify last night had I think a worldwide, I don't know how worldwide they are, at least had a US outage. I tried multiple different stores through Shopify that I know friends have and whatnot, and many of them were giving stores not available. Like the store wasn't there. I couldn't get into the back end. I couldn't look at orders. I couldn't look at financing. I couldn't look at any of the things, products. I couldn't even extend our discount code until this morning, probably sometime last night, but I couldn't get in to do any of that.
I know you were going to go and do some more shipping, and then...
Yep. Couldn't do the shipping last night. Couldn't get into it at all. So we had to wait till this morning. This morning, everything seemed to be working. So I sent out an email. We extended our sale, our April Fool's Day sale, because I got messages. I know the joke really was on us. I said the joke's on us, not you. Well, it was, because I got many messages, well, not many, but multiple messages and comments and emails last night saying, I'm trying to check out, is something wrong with your site? I wish we were so busy in our site that it crashed the site, but that was not the case.
Oh, that'd be like, that happened to us once.
I know. That's good news when that happens. Generally, it's a panic, but it's actually means there's a lot of people trying to use your site. This was just a worldwide Shopify outage. So we couldn't do anything about it. We just had to wait it out until they fixed it. And by this morning, thankfully, it was all fixed. So we extended the sale. The sale is still going on until about 2 hours from now. So just a little over 2 hours, you can still save 25% in our online store using discount code April Fools. All one word, April Fools together. That'll get you 25% off. And yeah, so that's what's going on there. Something else happened too. Oh, the weather was wild here today. I hope everybody's okay out there weather-wise. Maybe that's why a lot of people aren't tuning in. I know the weather is a little bit insane. We had high winds, lots of thunder. First, there was tons and tons of thunder around here. I just happened to be driving up to the cottage again when it all started happening. Thunder, lightning, winds were blowing me around on the road, like they were blowing the van around, and then rain, lots and lots of rain. And I had to stop in at the Dollar General and pick up some juice and pudding cups. And then I continued up to the cottage, and I started hearing this like banging noise, like, I was like, what is that? And we do have this bug catcher on the back window that sometimes hits the window, and I was like, that must be it. And then I remembered I had read the weather forecast that quarter-sized hail was possible in Ligonier today. And I was like, no, the rain stopped. The winds had died down. I'm like, it's not. Well, it did. But they weren't quarter sized. They were smaller, thank goodness. They were little hail pellets, about yay big.
Get banged up?
Nothing got banged up too much. No, I don't think at all. I took a look at the car, and I took a look at Appa here. I don't know if it hailed here or not. But
I was trying to lay down at that point.
But it was.
Is Susie watching?
Yeah, Susie, did it hail here earlier? Because I know we got tons. It covered everything in white up at the cottage, and people were driving down the road. The road got covered. It looked like the road was a sheet of ice because there was so much hail on the road. And we got a lot of it, and it came down real fast. And at first I was going to try and go out and put things on the car to like buffer it, and I was like, there's no way. I'm not going out in that.
Yeah, if you get hit in the head.
I know. I've got blood thinners. I can't get hit in the head. And I didn't know how big they were going to be. I just saw them starting to come down. But thankfully, it looks like everything's okay as far as I could tell. I got to really take a look. Let's see. Cheryl says, Indiana's getting socked with tornadoes right now. I've got Ryan Hall streaming on my tablet. I don't know who Ryan Hall is, but that's sad that they're getting hit with tornadoes. Lena says, I donated to whatever I was supposed to.
Did you, for Crafting the Future?
Is that Crafting the Future? That one?
Did you send us the screenshot to Spark?
Send that screenshot so you can maybe win.
Yeah, nobody's done it yet, so.
Really? I'm going to get in there.
I know.
I'm
like,
keep
it.
Right? So yeah, that's crafting.
We'll do it as your mom.
Right. Mom, go do it.
That way it doesn't look too suspicious.
Do as my aunt with the different last names and everything else. Yeah, so good job. Lena says, yes, it doesn't show how to add a photo. Oh, well.
You have to send it in the DM.
Send a DM to
Spark_metal artist.
Spark_metal artists or metalsmiths?
Artist.
Metal artist. Angela says, can you send a link to donate?
It's on my personal timeline and on the Spark. And then there should be links already, but we'll send out an email.
And
if it doesn't look right, let me know.
Lena says it won't let me in the browser. May need the app to send a DM. That's weird.
It should have a thing that says message, and then you click message, and it should pop up.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
So Instagram? I don't know if you can do it on the browser, actually.
On browser?
Yeah.
You have to be signed in.
Let's see.
Let's find out.
Spark.
That may be why nobody's doing it.
Spark.
But nobody's...
Metal artists. Message. Yeah, it does on Safari, but I know you don't have Safari. I did a message, but there's no way to attach a photo. Oh, we can on Safari.
Oh,
but.
Well, I'm the one who's going to be doing it. So if you send it to me, then I can send it.
Yeah, don't everyone send it to Andrew, but Lennis, if you send him the receipt, he can add it and forward it to the people. Or himself.
I know. I was like, great. No, the Mercury.
I know, right?
Get it together.
Get it together, Mercury.
I got stuff to do.
Right?
We can't all be doing this backwards.
No, we cannot.
Tra-la-la.
Tra-la-la. All right. Well, there's only 8 people, and it looks like that's all we're going to get. So let's flip the camera around, and I'm going to...
you think this will help?
Andrew's wearing beads now in various ways. Lennis says it's a good cause, no worries. There are worries, Lennis, because you could win.
Yeah, and there's nobody submitted, so...
No, you're the only one.
So far.
So that's a over $300 prize package. You want that.
I want that.
I know, right? Who doesn't want that? All right, y'all. So here we go. Let's take a look at some stuff here. Okay, so many of you already saw these three, but I'll show them again for those of you who may have missed it.
Don't put it in that one.
Huh?
That makes me nervous. You're gonna bang it. Your own pots.
My own pot, making you nervous. So these are the three in this series that I made, and I'm very happy with how they turned out. This was the first one I got back, and it has a little bit of this pink. These ones didn't do so much of the pink on the outside. I left it on the inside, and a lot of the pink that I did have, there's a little bit here. It got overtaken, which I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because you can see the raw clay in here, which I really like. The kind of raw. It has a slight glaze over it, but this is a more gritty clay, and I like how you can kind of see that through this, since the glaze didn't cover everything. And of course the polka dots. I love the polka dots. So those are those three that I did. And then, this is what Andrew said not to do, but I think it's okay. It'll be okay. And then the other one that I did is this one. This is a nice big bowl, and I am loving how this glaze came out on this. And in the part where we talked and you weren't here, Andrew was talking about how this reminds him of kind of the ocean with some cliffs or islands. And I love how this came out. And it has this beautiful blue kind of and yellow inside, bright inside, but these beautiful colors. It reminds me of kind of a stormy day at the beach to me. You've got some of the sun and the bright blues, but you got the storm clouds coming through in the water and then kind of the land. I just love that. So that is that bowl. And then this one is the same glaze combination, but in the opposite. So instead of having the blue at the bottom and the yellow at the top, this has the blue at the top and the yellow at the bottom. With, I think it's smoke is what's in between, which it doesn't, looks like that. It's a gray smoke. And this bowl, I almost got rid of because it started to slump here. And then I was able to build it up enough that it held itself together. And I'm glad that it did, because I really, really love this shape. I'm really happy with how this came out. And the difference is, so these are the same blues, but this blue has the speckled clay underneath. So you can see the clay is speckled on one and white clay on the other. So it's the same blue, but a completely different look. I love the speckled clay, but I also wanted to throw a little bit with the white clay again. And it gave it a much cleaner kind of look on this. So those are the two, those that I did. And then I did this one. And this is, I love this combination. Loving this combination. It's a beautiful deep blue, and then a speckled, and then this beautiful like burnt orange kind of color. And I love how this came out. And it has the blue all the way through to the bottom. And then there's a flux, a dark flux on the top that gives it a slightly different, you can see. So the lighter blue is where the flux reacted and ran compared to the darker blue there. So I did that. And then I have another one in this series coming. It's a large bowl. I might keep it. It's I think one of my biggest bowls yet. But I made it with very upright sides, and I'm really so happy with how it came out. We'll see if I keep it or not. I'll see how it comes out and if I want to keep it. I think it's going to be a great ramen bowl though. And then this one, and this one is already spoken for. So you know you're doing something right when your pottery teacher asks you if you'll trade with her because she loves your piece so much. So my pottery teacher traded me for this piece. And I told her, though, I asked her, I said, do you mind if I take it home, though? Because I got to show our people. I said, I can't not show our people. So she let me borrow it so that I could bring it back home to show you all and get some pictures of it so I have them for my records. But I traded with her, and this is what I traded of hers. So I love tea, and I make tea, my own tea bags. Like I fill tea bags, and I fill them big and heavy so that I need a big mug to offset that. So I traded her for one of these big mugs. So Julie says it's like a desertscape, sand, sky, mountains, right? It's really, I love the look. So this one, I did the blue on top on both, but I reversed these two colors on these. And I'm really happy with the way this one came out. This one, I really like how it added an extra. So this one they've just flowed over one another. This one created an entirely different look by layering them this way. So I think it's very interesting how even though they're the same two, when I layered this one over top of this one instead of the other way around, it gave it a whole different feel and a whole different look. So I think the bowl that I made is this way. So I'm excited to see how it comes out. But I really like this one too, and I think this is going to be a combination I'm going to try and use more of. And I love this. This is a white speckled engobe on the bottom, which is one of those things that I use to stop the glazes from running. It's the same thing that these polka dots are made from, that the glaze flows around them. And so I started doing I played around with the white one. I've never used it. I didn't even know we had it there. And she said, yeah, not a lot of people have been using it because we already have the speckled clay. So people just use the speckled clay, but you can really see the difference. It makes it much lighter. And I love how that look came with this. So I think I have more of this in my future, of this particular combination coming up. And I made 6 new pieces today on the wheel. And I have 5 or 6, I think, coming out of the bisque. So I'll have, I think I have 1 on the shelf yet. So I'll have 6 or 7 to glaze and try new combinations or work more with some of these. And then I'll have more to trim next week. So trim and or glaze next week is what I'll be doing. Laura says, that's great to trade. My college ceramics teacher stole my vase for his girlfriend. He wouldn't even give it back for me to take pictures. Oh, no. Yeah, I asked Amy, I'm like, do you mind if I at least take it to get pictures and show people? She's like, yeah, of course. So, but this is hers. She loved it. She said it's great for a little cup of tea or something.
Looks good.
Thanks. So those are my pieces.
I like this tall, skinny one.
This one, I love this one. It's
like that one, but it's like the other one, but
yeah. And I have a bowl, like I said, it's a big bowl. It's gonna be like maybe like this.
That might be good for pens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this would be great for pens. This would be great for
Let me see. How does it look?
Little flowers.
Oh, it's a little deep.
It's a little deep for pens, maybe for that one. For the Sharpies.
Could put something in the base that doesn't get, stabby.
But you put your spring flowers in there. It's a nice little, I made a little vase. I just want a little one. I just like the organic look of this one.
It looked like a landscape to me.
That Julie said it looks like the desert landscape.
Kind of Van Gogh. His last one with the crows.
I don't know that, I don't think.
See the line at the top where it's light as it goes to dark?
Yeah.
That's how the sky looks on the mountains.
Laura says the tall, skinny one would be good also for salad dressing. Yeah, you can do that. There's a lot of things you could use it for, and they are glazed all the way down. So they and they're fire to cone 6, so they are all good for liquids. You shouldn't have any problems. So these will be available at some point if I don't keep any of them on the website. And it was like, I might keep that one. I do have another bowl coming. This one I think I might keep. I think it's gonna be my ramen bowl.
So how come so fancy without? I don't get a handmade ramen bowl.
Not yet. I made another one today. Don't worry.
I'm just saying.
Laura says many times a squat cup spills, but the tall is good for the table. Yeah, and I try and make like even the little ones. I really try to weigh them so that they are weighed well. Some of them I give those little. Is this one? No. This is kind of one, but it's a large version of it. I give these little rocky bottoms. They're like they roll around, but they're weighted so that they don't. They're really hard to knock over.
Gilbert said he had a hard day today.
I bet that those thunderstorms. Gilbert does not like the thunder. We haven't had thunder in quite a while. So that came out of nowhere for him. Poor boy. Pobrecito. Oh, he's such a big boy. So that's my newest.
Show the preview of the painting over there in the corner.
Oh. Preview of a painting. Here's another one of Andrew's paintings.
They're doing on Friday.
Revealing them all on Friday. So there's the latest. One of the latest. I love this one. Look at that hair. She's wearing lots of pearls. Lots and lots of pearls.
Figure out if she's either growing out of her or if they're, just throwing something.
I'm hoping they're woven webbed around her.
Who knows?
Because that throws in that fear of holes.
That's not a hole.
I know, but it's the same thing when things are growing out of people. That's why I have the fear of holes.
It'll be fine.
No, the pearls popping out of people's skin. No.
I would play Dr.
No.
Over here.
No.
If that actually came out, like there's something like a pearl came out, oh my God.
No, thank you.
I'll have a great time.
You'd have a great time collecting those pearls?
Correct.
Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you.
What do people think?
I don't know.
Do they like it?
Nobody's saying anything. Everybody's so quiet. Everybody's quiet tonight except Laura. Laura's talking.
They're busy working on their spiral stitch.
Maybe. You got them all working. Got them all working on spiral stitch. Well, we've got 8 people watching. So let's get some...
You want to see the closeouts?
Let's see these closeouts. They're closeouts? You just called them deals. We got closeouts tonight. Pretty inexpensive. Anna says, love it. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for joining us, for hanging out with us.
I try to do it so that it looked like you could actually see her body underneath, so it's not just like a blob of fabric, And also I was thinking, like, what would like a mermaid creature wear?
Laura says, the painting is fab. I'm talking because this is early evening for me. I know, that's like us too. I think this is like kind of, sometimes we get our energy boost at this point. And then I got to be careful because if I don't get to bed by like 2, my energy boost hits again. And then I'm up till 4.
Then I don't get any energy boost.
And he doesn't get the energy boost if I get it. I have to be in bed for him to get his energy boost. Yeah. The texture is wonderful, says Anna. So what did everybody do today? Did everybody survive the storms? Did anybody else get storms today? Did y'all talk about this already? I missed it. Lena says, my friend has that. I can't use my bag with Andrew's skull and eyes around because of the holes. So I kind of have that. I don't have a problem seeing holes. Some people do. My problem is what they did online with those holes when they showed like the lotus seed pods growing out of people's skin. That's when it freaks me out. When I think about they could be parasites or they could be, you know. What are you talking about?
There you go.
When they could be growing out, that's.
I'm gonna paint a block.
You didn't give me anything? What do I got? Papers?
It's all up there.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, there it is. So that's when I have the issues with the holes. All right, what numbers are we using today?
We got gems, we got glass.
Glass, GC. That feels like something we've used before. No, wait.
GC sounds like something we did.
No, GC.
Never?
Well, maybe not close enough to matter.
This many a strand.
What?
Told you we're doing some deals.
Are you sure you can do that?
I don't know. I think so.
Okay, you sure you got those numbers right?
No.
All right. $3 a strand. Hematite. These are closeout deals. GC1. $3 a strand. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff, everybody?
It only works if people buy stuff, though. If people don't buy stuff, then it doesn't work.
The deals, they don't work?
No, because then we end up losing money.
Let's not lose money, everybody. Laura says, my dad helped take my car to the mechanic, no storm. Cheryl says, we have a mini lake in our backyard and alley, but it's done and the temperature is up to 55. That's nice. Our temperature is still chilly today. I can't tell you because our forecast thing failed. This computer, poor computer. So these are hematite rounds. They are 6mm hematite rounds. These strands are 16-inch strands, and they are $3 each. I guess it is 52 right now. Huh. Doesn't feel like it. Feels much colder than that. So this is GC1 hematite rounds, $3 a strand.
It's a full strand.
It's a 16-inch full strand, 6mm, full strand. 3 of them available. GC1, $3 a strand. Boy, these don't sell tonight. They're not going to be $3 a strand anymore.
Just for tonight, y'all.
Just for tonight.
I'm not going to do the thing where I cross step out, and you'll get it.
Yeah.
Or should I?
I don't know.
These ones, this many.
Oh my. $5 a strand. Is this green aventurine? Green aventurine, only $5 a strand. 3 strands available. Green aventurine. $5 a strand. 3 strands available. They are approximately 10.3 by come on, by if you can get a hold of them, by 14.3. So 10 by 14 square or rectangles, puffy rectangles. Green Venturine. They are 8-inch strands, $5 a strand only. 3 strands available. What a deal. What a deal. GC2.
Right. Some picture Jasper coming up.
How much are those?
This one.
Oh my. That's GC3. $4 a strand. Got 3 strands available. GC3. $4 a strand. Beautiful. Corner drilled square. Picture Jasper. We sell these anywhere from $6 to I think $8 or $10 in store. So Andrew got a deal. I don't know where he got these.
Don't worry about it.
But this is beautiful picture Jasper, corner drilled squares or diamond shape. 3 strands available, 8-inch strands. $4 each only. 3 strands available. Price is good tonight only. Or 1 rewatch, maybe.
Well, I purposely did it so that we have stuff for the store. So I got a bunch of stuff, and this is like, will hopefully fill things out a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
GC4. Wait, say that again? Okay.
Do you want me to? I can
write.
do it.
You can write it. That helps, since you know what you're doing.
Just don't get too surprised.
I'm surprised anyway.
Wait, what number is that? That's GC what?
GC4. You are on 5. We just got an email, but it does not have a lot number. If you just sent something, please check. GC lots tonight. Oh, also, if you want to purchase from this video, take down the lot number, send it to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com. I just saw mostly names that already know how to do this. But if you don't, take down the lot number, the GC number, put it in the subject line or the body of an email, send that email to info@allegorygallery.com. Please send a new email every time. Don't reply to an old email to send a new one. These are beautiful little hematite, electroplated rainbow hematite stars. Look at those. Those are 8-inch strands. They are only $3 a strand. There are 3 of them available. They are 4mm hematite stars in the rainbow electroplated colors. Oh, they're nicer in person than they're showing up on my screen, by the way.
Too bad Charlie's not watching because...
Well, we're not on Instagram.
I know, because she always asks for celestial stuff.
Yeah, I know. We should jump on... Maybe I should jump on Instagram. Let me see real quick if I can. If the computer's up enough. That was the problem. I couldn't get the computer going.
You're telling me, bro. It's been my life. I've been struggling for my life for the past hour and a half.
Gemstone and glass. Glass sell down. Let's name it something more like what it is. Public. Not just deals. That's more than deals. It is a deal, but that's a more than a deal. That's a more than a deal.
And no, you couldn't get that anywhere else for that much.
No, right? Let's see here. Paste, done. Save the changes. Let's go live over on Instagram. Maybe that'll help get some.
Is that going to cut us off again?
I know. Are we going to fall off the face of the internet again? There we go. Going live. All right. So now we're live over on Instagram. Finally, the computer's up enough to do that. Welcome, Instagrammers, if you're out there. Thank you for joining us. We are doing sell downs, GC4. That's what we're on. Let me move my GC4 has just sold out. Thank you so much. There, things are starting to pop up. GC4 has sold out. We've also sold one of the GC3s. Thank you so much. We still have two of those left. Those are the picture jasper. We have all of the hematite rounds, the 6mm hematite rounds for $3 for a 16-inch strand. Those are still all available. And the green aventurine, only $5 a strand. Those are still all available. All right. Did you set stuff? No. Okay. Oh, yes. GC5.
It's hard to see.
I know. There's so much going on up here. GC5. Ooh. Celestial. More celestial.
This one's a spendy one.
A spendy strand at $4 a strand, everybody. $4 a strand. Let me bring this down a little bit because I feel like I'm too high. There we go. $4 a strand. These moons, these are the electroplated hematite moons in this beautiful rainbow, this dark rainbow finish. These moons are approximately, I should just read the tag. The tag's on there. They're approximately 4.5 millimeters by 8. Let's see what the tag says. 5 by 8. That's about right. So there you go. Got 3 strands. These are 8-inch strands. They are $4 a strand only. Hematite moons, electroplated. $4 a strand only. 3 strands available. Now 2 strands available. Thank you so much. Somebody grabbed one of those up. Let's see, the Beadbox Rocks, Glass Tulip Jewelry, Amy Henson is out there. ILTBE 1956 also joined us. Thank you all. If you're out there, I don't know who's still out there with us, who's hanging out. If you're out there, please say hi. We're doing some sell down gemstones. Really good deals tonight, like even more than normal. Normally we have good deals, I think. But Andrew's just giving the store away tonight. And it's not April Fool's, so get in here, get on the deals. We just sold another GC5. Thank you so much. We have one of those now left. If you'd like to claim anything tonight, take down the lot number, send it to us in an email, info@allegorygallery.com. First come, first serve. GC5 is now sold out. Thank you so much. So GC4 and GC5 are completely sold out. Juicy. This is juicy deals, y'all. Now I got to take a drink of all that talking. I feel like an auctioneer. GC1, GC2, GC3, GC4.
There you go.
All right, GC6 coming up for y'all. GC6. Ooh, gold. Gold stars, y'all. Gold stars all around. Everybody gets a gold star tonight. Well, 3 people can claim the gold stars tonight. These are electroplated hematite gold stars. They are approximately 9mm gold stars. Let's see here. They say 8mm. Let's see. And they're more like 9. I'm going to say 9. They're 9 if my thing's right. Yep. About 9mm gold stars in electroplated hematite. Super beautiful 8-inch strands. Only $4 a strand. Everybody, $4 a strand. Who doesn't need some gold stars in their life? I think y'all do.
Well, we got a request for celestial.
So Andrew went celestial.
So there you go.
So there it is. We've sold 2 of the GC6s so far. We've got 1 left. 2 sold, 1 left. If you'd like to claim, put GC6 in the subject line or body of an email. Send that email to info@allegorygallery.com. It is first come, first served. It's the only way to claim. Info@allegorygallery.com. Thank you so much, GC6. Beautiful is what I say on those. How's everybody doing out there? What'd you have for dinner? Did you do the dinner talk?
No.
Didn't talk about dinner?
No.
We didn't have any dinner. Andrew's probably not wanting to talk about dinner. He had pudding for dinner. I did have a tiny little bag of chips.
Oh, so you got chips.
I got chips.
No wonder
Tiny
why.
little bag. Just a tiny, it's barely anything in there. Don't worry. I'm not out cheating with you on chips.
It sounds like you already did.
These are those same stars, but in the dark rainbow electroplated colors. GC7. If you have any of our dark rainbow, they were good. Actually, they weren't. They were sour cream and onion.
Oh, wow.
It's not one that I normally have, so it was a little different for me.
Wow.
You
switch stuff up.
I do. I switch stuff up sometimes.
Do his own way.
So if you have any of our old dark rainbow kits, these would go really well with those. If you still have any of those sitting around, I know a lot of people do probably have them in their organized shelves. But even if not, these are beautiful. GC7, only $4 a strand, 8-inch strands of electroplated hematite stars in this dark rainbow color. These are about 9mm stars. Widthwise, I didn't do the widthwise on these. Widthwise, they are about 2.3 millimeters. 2.3 millimeters. GC7, we've sold one of these so far at $4 a strand only. 8-inch strands, 2 of them still available.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if my calculator is busted.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is either. And these prices are, I'm like, how do you even buy these to resell them at $4 a strand?
About it.
I think
that's what the message is.
I'm like, what is this? Don't worry, mean that we're just losing money? Is that what this is?
Trying to make some friends.
He's trying to make friends. Oh, Andrew, you don't have to buy friendship.
I'm trying.
He's buying friendship, everybody, tonight. GC8 celestial moons. These are the moons, this time in the silver color, hematite, 8-inch strands, $4 a strand for the moons. And they say 5x8. I think we found out they're pretty dang close to that. 4.5, yeah, more like 4.5 by 8. 5x8 will round up. Sounds good to me. Moon shapes in the silver. If you like working with silver, want to make some cute earrings. Boy, you mix and match some of these strands, you get some really cute earrings going on. Or charms, little charms dangling from things. Make one of those necklaces with all these little dangles with these different celestial things, the stars and the moons in different colors. I think that'd be super cute. GC8, 8-inch strands, 3 of them available, only $4 a strand. Only $4 a strand. And these prices are good for tonight only. We'll allow you to do one rewatch. So tomorrow, we'll give it to you tomorrow if you missed out on watching tonight. I know a lot of our people aren't out there tonight. So we'll give you these prices if there's whatever's left. One of these have just sold. Thank you so much. We have 2 of them still available. Wow. So, wow. These are long.
Yep.
$6?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Another one of GC8 just sold. Thank you so much. So these are sodalite, large strands of sodalite nuggets or chips, chippy nuggets. Wow. Let me get them untangled. Let me see how long these actually are that he's doing this for $6. This is 24, 25, 26, 27. So about, yeah. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30, about 32-inch strands. 32-inch strands of sodalite chips for $6. These are nice quality too. These are deep in color. There's some white in there, but sometimes when you get sodalite, it's a lot of white in the chips. This is a lot of, look, there's even some orange in there. That's kind of more rare. But beautiful. Oh, that chip fell off. That's all right. There's a lot more on there. That's my tip. Here we go. Some beautiful Sodalite chips, GC9, only $6 for a 32-inch strand.
Bargain basement.
That is bargain basement pricing. You're not going to get these prices again.
Tree of Life, do it.
I know, right?
Right now.
Right now. Whip it out. # Tree of Life.
AG Live Challenge.
AG Live Challenge. Make your Tree of Life using the chips. We taught a few of those classes with Jen in store, and everybody really liked them. They were in-person classes. Look at that one. That one right there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That orange. I love Sodalite with the orange.
Yeah, I had that class before her.
Huh?
Do you remember that?
With who? Who just taught it?
Georgette Francis.
I don't know if I was there for that.
We taught it at the Linux.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I was there for that.
I think your mom made one.
My mom did make one. GC10. GC10. What are these?
Obsidian.
Obsidian.
Black obsidian.
Black obsidian.
10 by 14 millimeter rectangle beads.
10 by 14 millimeter rectangle beads of black obsidian. Only $5 a strand. $5 a strand. GC10. Now maybe I am a little too close. Let's raise it up so you can see everything. GC10. Black obsidian rectangles. 10 by 14. Look at those. Beautiful. If you're looking for the black and super inexpensive, $5 a strand, 3 strands available, 8-inch strands. Get them here tonight only or tomorrow during the replay. That's the only time you're going to get these prices again. Prices will go to normal from the sell down prices after that. Oh, I know some of y'all love the Goldstone. Some of y'all love the Goldstone, and this is a good cut for $5 especially.
This one I can never get again.
Look at
Most
that.
Most of this stuff I probably can't get again.
Goldstone. Look at this cut. This is such a pretty shape, and really nice quality Goldstone. Huh?
I think that's that lantern they call that.
Lantern cut?
Cushion.
Cushion?
8 millimeter.
Look at that one. That one didn't get the gold in it.
Oh.
It got a little bit of gold in it.
Oh,
Poor little thing. We just sold another GC7. Thank you so much.
Thank
you.
Much appreciated.
This is the GC11.
Imagine Ellie Mae Clampett saying that. All right.
GC11. And these are approximately 8 millimeters. 8 millimeters, 8-inch strands of Goldstone, only $5. GC11. GC11. $5 for 8-inch strands.
All right. What's next?
I don't know. Let me get this. I'm trying to get my box together. No. 12. Ooh, look at this jasper. Ooh, it's so pretty. Oh, that is. I know. At $9. That's. Oh, we just sold another. Well, we sold one of the GC9s. Thank you so much. GC9. Look up. Let's see. Cancel that GC9. It was really for GC11. GC9 was a mistake. So GC11 was sold. GC9s are still available. Look at the. Just sold another GC11. Thank you so much. Look at this ocean jasper. Super nice quality ocean jasper. Beautiful strands. These faceted drops. Ooh, that's some high quality ocean jasper. You don't see a lot of that around anymore. And these are $9 a strand. They are a little bit more expensive.
Oh my gosh.
I know, nine whole dollars for the strand.
That's probably the most expensive strand.
I know. These are approximately 8 millimeters by 12.5. 8 millimeter by 12.5 millimeter drops. Ocean jasper GC12. Really nice quality. Nice quality. Nice color. All different colors in that ocean jasper. You don't see that a lot anymore. A lot of times you just see kind of the green and white. This has some of the reds and the purples and the blues. Okay, punch it, he says. Keep going. All right, keep moving. He's ready to eat.
All right, I want some chips.
Ooh, where are you going to get those?
My husband's going to get them.
Is your husband going to get them? Husband number 2? No, husband number 1.
That already had the taste of chips.
Oh, the taste of chips. GC.
His life deliciously without.
GC13 are these moons, but this time.
Amy enough. She can give me a bag of chips. How many books have I done cooked for her and her extended family?
I'm sure she would be fine if I took a bag of chips.
A 50-cent bag of chips?
Not even probably. I eat a bag of chips almost every time I'm there. That or an oatmeal cream pie.
Oh.
She has little things for her classes.
Wow. So oatmeal, which is also my favorite, so that
you can't eat that.
Well, maybe I will. Maybe a great big pot of oatmeal.
One of the GC12s is sold.
Then you can cart me around.
Carry you when you can't walk.
Correct.
Due to your gout.
Correct.
GC13. Look, numbers are going down now.
Oh, wow.
You're scaring people away.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well.
The truth column.
These are GC13. One of these has sold so far.
You know who the true blues are?
Who's still out there? I think the numbers are just wrong tonight because it's saying 3 people are watching. I don't believe just 3 people are watching us tonight.
How is it 3 people? There are 3 people on Instagram, maybe.
I don't know. So, GC13, another one of those just sold. Thank you so much. This is GC14.
Well, the 3 people, you're getting
all the good deals. Andrew's not going to extend it till tomorrow.
I can be hateful. He wants to fight.
Look, he's getting hungry. He's getting a hanger. The hanger's getting to him. Danette's here lurking. He didn't get any chips. Boy, I told him I had the chips. That threw him over the edge.
The edge of glory.
What are these? What is this stone?
It's called yellow African turquoise.
Yellow African turquoise.
It's basically jasper.
It's a type of jasper. But look how pretty.
Isn't that fun?
Only $5 a strand. Look at those little barrels. That's a great... No, and that's a great color for spring.
Less than $10 nowadays.
I know. For an 8-inch strand of anything.
I'm not going to name names, but they'd be selling quarter strands for $8, $10.
I know. It's the truth. This is 7.5 millimeter by 14.5 approximately of the green African turquoise. It's a jasper. It's beautiful. Look at that color. Look at those patterns. All right, moving on. GC.
If they don't sell it for how many dollars?
$5.
If they don't sell it $5, just go.
Just keep moving.
Just keep moving.
Just keep moving.
Wants that garbage.
Go away, little stray. Gonna raise your price up to make people respect you later.
I know.
People don't respect you, raise the price. Then you'll get some more respect, right?
Know your worth.
Know your worth. GC15. Ooh.
Not everybody likes a good deal. I thought people like a good deal.
It is, there is something to be said. Sometimes when the prices are too low, we have some of the worst sales because people don't think that they're worth anything. It's just because we're giving you good deals.
I know how to shop. That's the thing.
Look at these.
I can stretch $1. You know what? I can make a meal out of some flour and some old grease. You don't think I can buy beads?
I know, right? These are beautiful. What's this stone? Is this
fancy jasper?
Fancy jasper. It's really pretty. Faceted ovals. Real fancy. Faceted ovals. Fancy jasper. These are about 10 millimeters by about 14. 10 by 14. GC15. 3 strands available. $8 each only.
And the quality of these is good.
The quality is real good on these stones.
I'm just telling you. I wouldn't put it up if it was junk.
No. No, this
You're
isn't.
paying junk prices for good quality.
Yes, from very trusted suppliers.
I've been working with them since they were out of a long time ago.
Long time ago. This is corner drilled.
Saw their kids grow up.
Corner drilled squares or diamond shapes of beautiful tiger eye. Tiger eye. Good quality. Really good quality tiger eye. These are approximately 15 millimeters.
Mm-hmm. You know, if you can't make your money back off of that, I don't know. You can
Right.
make $10 earrings and just put one on a thing, and you're instant double your profit with 2 beads.
Yep.
If you can't sell $10 earrings, I don't know.
Beautiful quality. GC16. GC16.
You make all the gifts for all the people if you don't make stuff yourself. So.
Right. GC16.
You know, I like to have a good deal.
I like a good deal too. We just sold one of the GC16s. Thank you so much.
GC17.
What do you got? Juicy 17s?
We're going back to the stars.
Stars. Everybody loves the stars. These are the blue stars.
We did a Halloween kit that was this.
Look at these blue metallic stars. These are the electroplated hematite. This time in blue, 8-inch strands. They've got a little bit of that rainbow to them too. Beautiful, beautiful little stars. GC17, only $4 a strand for 4 millimeter blue stars with that rainbow on the edge. GC17. 8-inch strands, 4 millimeter stars, $4 a strand, only 3 strands available.
You ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
You're mostly doing gems right now. Yeah.
Yeah, there's glass coming too, right?
Let me do the glass. I'll switch stuff up after a couple of this.
All right.
It's called Gemstone. That's what we should call it, the Gem Show.
The Gem Show. The Gem Show. Is this? What is this? Picture Jasper?
Picture Jasper.
Picture Jasper?
Correct.
This time in the squares. These are really popular, this shape. These little chiclet squares of beautiful Picture Jasper. Really good quality. Again, not sleeping on those stones. Don't sleep on that. Look at that. Look at how pretty those are. GC18, 8-inch strands for only $4 a strand.
It's no joke.
That is no joke. We've never had these at $4. Maybe at a 25% off sale,
Don't worry about
you could get them at $4 a strand. These are about 10.5 millimeters. Picture Jasper GC18. We sold one of the 17s. Thank you so much. We still got 2 of those available. GC18, 8-inch strands, $4 a strand. GC18. Remember, deal shows like this work if people buy more. If people don't buy more, the prices have to go up. It's just quantity versus price. It's just how that works. So if you like what you see, grab it today. These prices are only good for 24 hours. Once we start our live tomorrow, these prices evaporate. Goodbye. Prices go up to normal pricing. Picture Jasper again, this time in the rectangles. Beautiful stones again, beautiful patterns. Those are really, this is some really nice quality. They almost, like, they're so nice, it looks like they're like paper mache on. Like, it's just such nice.
It goes with your pot.
I know, it's like, how is that real? How is it that like printed, right, and just applied? No. Those are, look at that. That's like a scene in, there's a mountain cliff with a tree hanging off the mountain. Like, look at that. So pretty. GC19, $5 a strand, 8-inch strands, 3 strands available. GC20. Ooh, blue goldstone. A lot of people love the blue goldstone. We don't get a lot of blue goldstone. And we got it for y'all. These are those 32-inch strands of blue goldstone. Look at that. Blue goldstone chips. 32-inch strands. $8 only per strand. There's some beautiful color in these. These actually kind of glow when they hit the light a certain way.
Those are lovely.
Look at that. Blue goldstone chips. 32-inch strands. GC20. $8 a strand only. Beautiful. People ask us for blue goldstone. We don't often have it, so this is your chance to get it at a really cheap price. Alrighty. GC20, GC21. Ooh, opalite. I know some of you love opalite, and at this price, this is a just buy it. That's a just buy it kind of price. Beautiful high quality opalite. Look at that color in these little coins. Ooh, that's some nice opalite. GC21, $5 a strand, 8-inch strands. These coins are approximately 10 millimeters. 10 millimeter coins of opalite. 3 strands available.
If you like the mermaid glass.
Ooh, mermaid glass coming up. GC21, 3 strands available, $5 a strand. We just sold a GC6 if it's still available. Let me see. Yes, there was one still available. I think it is now. GC6 is sold out. Thank you so much. Get in there. GC21 opalite. Really nice. Really nice opalite. Holy moly. GC22. You like the mermaid glass? We get requests for the mermaid glass often. And these are long strands. This is, well, let's double this here. Is this a 14-inch strand? This is a 15-inch strand, it looks like. Let me measure it this way. Let's take it to here, here. That's about 14 and a half to 15-inch strand of the mermaid glass. Whatever it is, it's an amazing deal at $7 only. $7, 8 millimeter rounds of the mermaid glass. This is the beautiful kind of blue-green mermaid glass. Approximately 14 to 15-inch strands. Say 14 to err on the side of abundance for you, so a little bit longer. GC22, $7 a strand, 3 strands available. We just sold one of the 21s, the opalite. Thank you so much. GC22.
All the places you will go.
All the places you will go. GC23 coming up. Oh, these are fun. And they're only $3.
$3 shot.
Oh my goodness. Look how fun those are.
All the places you won't go because you saved some money.
Right. You're going to return, get your profit back, make a profit off of these. 4.5 millimeter. I hope we do too. If you buy these, you certainly should be able to. GC23, we just sold one of the GC22s. Thank you so much. GC23, 4.5 millimeter. Look how fun these glass beads are. Glass beads, you get this confetti kind of color strand. 8-inch strand for only $3. $3, 3 strands available. Super fun colors. Oh, I'm gonna leave these out. Because you're gonna need the whole. You're gonna collect them all. Just you wait.
Pokemon style.
Pokemon style. Because you've got GC24 here in the larger size. Look at those 8-inch strands, only $4. These are 8 millimeters. So these are what, 4.5. These are 8 millimeters. But wait, Andrew didn't stop there.
Nope.
GC25. GC25. You've got the even bigger ones over here. And these are what, probably 10? Yes, 10 millimeters in the funky colors. Get all the these would be great for kits. Ooh. So there you go, GC23, 24, and 25. $3, $4, $5. 3 strands available. We've sold one of 23
Mommy, Daddy,
and
baby.
one of 24 so far.
Mommy, Daddy, baby.
I know. Look at those. Look at those. GC23, 24, and 25. $3, $4, and $5 a strand. 3 strands only of each. We're down to 2 strands of these ones. 3 strands of this one. Oh, nope. Nope. We're down to 1 strand of each only. 1 strand of each only left. 23, 24, and 25. Get them now. 1 strand of each left. Don't hesitate. Those are fun. Those are real fun. Real fun. Still 1 strand of each left. We start out with only 3 strands. 24 and GC25. Now we've got more people watching. Now we've got some more hearts showing up, some likes and some hearts. They're liking these deals. Some people are tuning in for these deals. Isn't that nice?
We're almost done, too.
We're almost done, but the deals are still available on many of these. Make sure you check back, do the rewind, do the replay. These deals are only available for 24 hours. Once we start the live tomorrow, these prices go away. Not to be seen again. Look at these, everybody. How fun are those? Glass beads.
They're matte.
Matte glass.
Aren't those fun?
In 3 different shapes.
Kind of a purpley gray.
Yeah, I love that color.
Black.
So you get 2 of each bead. This is about a 14 by, we'll say 14 by 18. Then you're going to get this one, which is about a 14.5. And like this lentil, which is about 20.5. Get 2 of each bead. So cool. Love these. $5 a strand, 3 strands available. What a lovely color. This purpley gray. Ooh, good color. Good color. GC26.
Now, some of these,
we're down to 2 of those.
Some
2
of
of those
these
left.
rounds that are coming up, you may want to hit with some a little bit of room of water. Vintage.
Vintage.
Yeah.
Got some vintage stuff coming. Not these ones.
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not like super big, but they're a little bit big.
Wow, there are long strands. Light blue glass beads, vintage. These are, wow, 16-inch strands. 16-inch strands. And they're this beautiful kind of robin's egg blue. 10 millimeter rounds. $5 a strand only. 3 strands available. 3 strands available. Clean them up with a little soapy water before you use them. They are vintage. But for $5, we don't do that for you.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
If we do it, then the price goes up. We just sold another one of the 26s. There's only one of those left. Thank you so much. Who likes peas? Spring peas? Oh my. Well, these are little robin's eggs. We got the spring peas. The robins sure are out lately.
Yeah.
Saw a bunch of robins jumping around today.
The cats would get wild for it.
Yeah, they do. They love to watch out the window. All right, this is GC28. These are a shorty strand of these rounds. These are 8-inch strands by shorty, 8 inches, not the 4 inches, which a lot of people are doing nowadays.
I know, like what?
It's like, who even buys 4 inches?
Well,
especially
maybe you don't need that much, but I don't see the point of paying full price.
Paying twice the price than ours. So these are GC28s. Oh, we sold one of the GC27s so far. Thank you so much. This is a GC28. $4 for these. And I just measured these, and I think they're 10 millimeters. Yes, 10 millimeters in this bright green, beautiful bright green. You know I love green, every shade of green. I especially love these bright neon kind of greens. GC28, 3 strands available, $4 a strand. What number are we going till tonight?
30.
30 tonight. So we're almost there. GC29, another beautiful color. Another color I love, pink. And these feel bigger. These feel like 12. Yep, 12 millimeters. 8-inch strands of 12 millimeter. Beautiful pink glass beads. $5 a strand only. GC29. We just sold one of GC28s, the greens. Thank you so much. Now, if you did get these mix ones, these also are great to add in additionally to those. We just sold another 28. Thank you so much. The 29s, the 28s, those greens. So just to show you, like, these mix in really well, and those blues, they mix in really well with the multicolor strands. So if you got any of those multicolor strands, you want to add a little bit more of any particular color, it's a good way to go and increase the size of your stash for those.
And somebody asked for red picture jasper. So I found some.
Red picture jasper. Andrew remembers all the requests. I don't even remember that.
I do remember it because somebody asked for Morgan Hill Poppy Jasper, and I thought, I'll have that. And I said, well, do you have red Jasper? And I said, no.
But we do now. The last 28 just sold, so all the greens are sold. The pinks are still available at GC29. Thank you so much.
This one wanted to stay.
That one wanted to stay. So GC30, red picture jasper.
Red Creek Jasper.
Red Creek Jasper. Red Creek Jasper. These beautiful big nuggets. Only $6 a strand.
Oh.
I know. You put one of these on an ear pin and a head pin. Put it on an ear wire. Use 2 of them. Pair of earrings. Easily $12. $10, $12. You made your money back on just those 2 out of the strand. These are 10 millimeters by I'll say 15. 14 and a half. 10 by 14 and a half millimeters. GC30. And that is the last lot for tonight of the sell down.
We'll have more tomorrow.
We'll have more of these tomorrow. So stay tuned for tomorrow's at really good prices. But these prices will end at the start of the show tomorrow. So if you want to get these ones, make sure you catch the replay quick. Or send in those emails quick if you're watching live today. If you missed anything, catch that replay quick. These prices are only good until we start the show tomorrow. All right, y'all. Let me flip the camera around to say a quick goodbye to everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us on this wonderful Wednesday. We know Wednesday is always a slower day, but you guys are getting the good deals because of it, right? So thank you all for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed the show. Just a reminder, we still have our online sale. It will end in 59 minutes. So at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time tonight, the discount code April Fools will no longer work for 25% off. So if you haven't gotten your order in the online store yet, use that flash sale. We extended the sale because Shopify had a meltdown yesterday and a lot of people couldn't order. So thank you for placing your orders if you have already. And if you haven't, get them in before 11:59 p.m. Eastern time tonight when that discount code ends. We also showed some of my new pottery. I'll be taking pictures of and getting into the online store soon. Andrew showed you a good demo earlier today in part 1 of this video, because we had to do this in 2 parts because of technology. But he showed you some spiral stitch goodies, so take a look at that if you missed out. And that's all, folks. We'll see you tomorrow with something else. Some more of these good deals, apparently.
More gemstones, more glass.
More gemstones, more glass. Tomorrow night at really good deals.
Yeah, I have some more jasper, some more, I got some unakite, because somebody said they want unakite. I got some more goldstone, more jasper, more crackle. We didn't do crackle last night.
No.
But I have lots of juicy colors of crackle glass.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
There's some good stuff coming.
All right. So stay tuned tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Every weekday we go live. Please hang out with us.
And you showed your pots.
I did show my pots. And I'll put those in the online store soon. All right. Thank you all for hanging out. Have a wonderful evening. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
See ya.